We were zoned with football in those days, and we were Melbourne zoned. And so Luke was in the junior development squad at Melbourne. And I've just followed him wherever he's gone. Played under 19 football with Melbourne when he was 17, so he stayed at Melbourne for a while. And then he went to Footscray and then St Kilda. So he had a pretty good record there, and I think I filled about 8 scrapbooks. I used to put everything that he did down. And then the opportunity came for him to be playing coach down at St Bede's. They were playing in the grand final at Sandringham that year, and they were 40-odd points behind at three-quarter time. And he put himself in the back pocket, and something amazing happened. Talk about the God smiling down, because they won the game by 1 point. But that was the start of people realising that he had something special, because they say he not only transformed the players, but he transformed the whole club, from the ladies that served the afternoon tea to the management. He just had a way about him. So from there, he actually got the Sandringham Dragons coaching job. And then Jason Taylor, who was one of his school friends, he was working with Collingwood at the time as an assistant recruiter. And he said to Mickey Malthouse, you really should take a look at this CV. And he had a look at it and he said, get him in. And anyway, Luke went in there and they snapped him up on the spot, and he spent a couple of years there. And then he got the offer from St Kilda to be director of coaching, which was something. It was a step up, but it was something that I think he was going to do. And then they wanted him to be the backline coach at the same time, which was a bit confusing because he couldn't oversee himself. You know, he had the centre line and the front line coaches, but in the meantime he was just about to go for holidays. And I think through Luke Darcy, who he played with at the Bulldogs, I think he instigated the move to interview Luke, and he was approached the day before they went overseas for a family holiday. And that's where it came to, and he was appointed, and in a very short time, he's done what he did at St Bede's. So somehow, people even the press, they seem to appreciate him. There's nothing negative ever said about him, and when he complains about something, they'll put it there, but they won't criticise what he said. And he seems to have a charm that people just seem to come to. But what he's done down there, because he's taught them how to care for one another, how to play for one another, and to support one another, and don't let each other down. And that's been instilled in them.